was so desperate for validation, acceptance, approval, and just for everyone to love me wherever I went. I was like, please, just love me, please. Yeah, this was a problem. And also mom guilt. Where does this come from? For what? For who? We gotta chat. Hello, darlings. Hello, darling. Oh, number one on the list. I used to walk around outside and expect every single man to look at me. And I'm not even, let's be honest, I'm not even that pretty, whatever, But I was just walking with this expectation that I had to be so sexy and so hot, and all the men had to look at me and stuff like that. And if they don't look at me, I'm like so down and depressed. And I'm just like, stop. Who gives a fuck? You don't even know this man. What if that is like a fucking rapist or something and you want him to find you attractive? For what? For who? Seriously, for what? And also, you're old now. No one's looking at you anymore. So, there's just things that you gotta accept. You reach a certain age and, you're not as attractive as you thought you were. We always think that we're more attractive than what we really are, right? We always usually like a 3 and we think that we're like a fucking 7 or 8. If you're honest with yourself, if you're honest and giving yourself a number between 1 to 10 without the makeup, without the fucking hair extensions and whatever and stuff like that. What is that number? Mine would be 2 because I've also got I don't think I have a very good personality. So, but at least I know, I'm not perfect. I got a horrible fucked up personality. I like being by myself. Yeah, so whatever. I don't care about that anymore. And it actually took me a while to stop caring about that. And I think I know where it comes from, okay? This comes from me growing up with a lot of... I grew up in Cape Town in the Cape Flats. Me growing up with a lot of brothers and uncles and my stepdad's friends and stuff like that. And when they used to come to the house, we used to hang out outside, which is what you do, in the Cape Flats, in the hood. Everyone sits outside and we watch people and we talk shit and whatever and stuff like that. So when a pretty girl would pass by, all the men immediately, ooh, wow, ooh, delicious, yummy, ooh, I want it, like a girl. Even if she's an oro, you know what I'm saying? Which means like slut. So I grew up with that in my head. Whenever I walk outside, and if men don't do that to me, then it means that I'm ugly, it means that I'm not good enough. It means that I'm just like fucking a rat or something like that. So no, baby, you are not, okay? We need to get all the shit off from our shoulders and just know that we cannot be looking for our happiness and our shit outside in the eyes of fucking other people. You don't know these psycho people, what they're actually thinking. They could be thinking anything. They could be thinking, ooh, I would love to tie her up, not let her go home, and then throw her body in the river. Is that what you want? So I am so happy. It's not fully gone. It's still there a little bit. But I am now on a journey to heal myself, and get rid of some bullshit that I've got walking around with me. And now I can pass a man or men. For me, the hardest is when I pass men. So it always goes back to that childhood thing with all my brothers and my cousins and whatever, standing outside and going and whatever. So I can pass them now, and I have to literally tell myself, just stop it. They don't have to find you attractive. You don't even fucking know them. Just pass them and be normal. So I have to pass these people and look normal in the street. And I do all these things, and I'm just praying, please, Lord, just look normal. Don't fucking do anything weird. And then I actually pass and I'm like, yeah, I did it. Yes. And then I see more men. This is why I like staying at home. It's scary outside, for someone with social anxiety, it's scary. Yes, so I'm working on that. It's not 100%, but over me wanting men to find me attractive in the streets. It's a fucking mental disease. So just fucking stop. So the next thing, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, darling? Can you hear me, baby? Okay, so the next thing I'm so over is mom guilt. I look like a fat pig in this top, but I like big clothing. And it's very dirty. I know I'm a mom. I was cooking and doing some stuff and whatever. Shut up. Feeling mom fucking guilt over everything. Like, this is something that I literally had to teach myself to stop. Like, you know, I would be so scared. Like, I can't be too strict with my child, or I can't be too soft on him, because what if he gets messed up, you know? What if he becomes a serial killer and then it's my fault because I shouted at him to tie his shoelaces? Or maybe I was too soft with him, you know, and then he took it out with other women. Maybe he's gonna hate women. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I was just like, you're doing everything that you possibly can to make sure that this child has an amazing and beautiful and normal life. They have love. Well, he's got love. He's got a nice comfy home. He's got most of the gadgets that's popular that the kids are supposed to have. He's got that. Good school, you know, parents who love him, family who love him. He's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, and also that it's just me watching too many fucking documentaries on serial killers. I like watching the ones where they talk about where it went wrong. Oh, those are my favorites. Those are my absolute favorites, where they talk about the parents and what they did. Like, because 90% of the time with these serial killers and stuff like that, I talk a lot about serial killers. A little bit too much. But it's because I was FBI. That's the reason. So, yeah, so with the serial killers, when they talk about where they come from, you know, and what kind of families they come from and their childhood, and they let the sisters and the aunties talk and like, oh, he was quite a weird little child. I knew something was wrong with him. You know, so I'm like, okay, I'm listening to all the things that the moms did and what the people are saying about the child. Like, okay, no, I don't do that. No. I do not lock him in a cupboard. No. No, I didn't leave my child alone for days, you know, and go fucking clubbing. Some of those parents are fucked up and they need to be blamed as well. You know, they fucked them up. But I think those people are born with something anyway. So I think whatever abuse happened to them just enhanced it. But then when I do hear something like small, you know, like, but they always said no, and then he developed a hatred towards women or whatever, I'm like, oh shit, my son asked me for a PS5 and I said no, you have to wait until you're 12. I'm like, oh my god, is my child gonna become a serial killer because I said no to a fucking PS5? And then I'll be up all night, you know, and then I'll call my husband like, no, we need to buy him the PlayStation 5 because I don't want him to become a serial killer, you know. My husband is like, what the are you talking about? Go to bed, go sleep fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. You're calling me worried about our son becoming a serial killer if you don't buy him a PlayStation. Thank goodness I'm married to a very good, rational, sane man. Oh, fuck. So, like, I'll listen to stuff like that and think, oh my gosh, I fucked my child up. Oh my gosh, something's gonna happen and whatever and stuff like that. Tell me, just calm down, you know? Really. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna stress about this anymore. I'm done. I'm doing my best. I love you. And I'm not gonna have any more fucking guilt over this. And let's just enjoy our lives, you know? And hopefully, don't murder me in my sleep. Please, please. Ooh, this is looking rather... I don't know if I like it though. Let's remove. Why am I wearing so much makeup? Okay, I think we fixed it. I'm done. And now I'm gonna go do the dishes. Take the makeup off, basically. Okay, I love you. Chat you later. Bye.